welcome back on our second episode, Stripped with Trinity and Salina. My name is Salina Ford, and this is my co-host, Trinity Tryce. We're going to talk about OnlyFans today, how Trinity has become, started up on her OnlyFans and everything that she's, went through and their problems and, stuff that she's overcome and what works and what doesn't work. And she's going to be telling us all about that. And then I am going to be giving you how I got here, on OnlyFans. So it first started doing webcam stuff it was on Model Mayhem, where I had just had a, an application or something.
I had one on there too. Yeah, Model Mayhem.
I guess it's called an application for it's out there, people can see it and hire you. So there was a lot of creepy people on there that should have been on there, just random people that called themselves photographers that would pay you to take pictures.
Oh,
that was really scary because you didn't know any of them. But there was this one person in particular, and I'll tell you this is a weird story. So this one person, they called themselves Christina Model, and I got messaged and saying that we're looking for somebody like you to do lingerie shoots with another girl. And I thought, oh, perfect. I'm used to doing that. It's really easy to do. But needless to say, I had to go through an interview with the webmaster. So it was over a phone call. And so the webmaster called me, and as the webmaster is on the phone with me, she's messaging me going, say this, say that. I'm like, oh man, they must really she really must want to work with me. And I was getting she was coming on to me vibes. It was really strange, but needless to say, I got the job. But to find out that was the photographer of hers that was actually messaging me. So the fact that I got these you're coming on to me kind of vibes was because it was a dude and he didn't know how to really talk like a woman. So yeah, but I ended up going to Arkansas. We rented a big mansion and I was scared shitless because I'm I don't know anybody. And I'm always like that in every situation. If I don't know anybody, I'm oh crap, so much anxiety. Are they going to like me? Do I look good enough? Am I skinny enough? Or am I filled out in the right spots? So it's so scary going into something like that. So I suggest if anybody goes into anything like that, bring somebody, because then you have just in case, what if it's let's get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
So anyways, I went there and I, brought boatloads of outfits, and she kind of started shooting and they were telling me what I was doing or what I should do. But I had already been shooting, so I kind of knew how to pose and all that stuff. And it was pretty much shoot this side. And I had to do 100 photos and an hour-long video for each thing. But before that, I just had to shoot with her and do that with her. And her most sold video was the video with me. So it was kind of cool. And then they hired me it was that night they put it up and it sold like crazy. And then they hired me for my own website. And I'll tell you what, I was the hardest worker that I think they ever hired, because I started at 6 a.m. and ended at 1 a.m. for the whole week. But so that's how I got started. And my name was Tracy19 on there for a while. And I was there for a couple of years.
Did you say Tracy19?
It was.
Well, hi, Tracy19.
I didn't name myself at all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they chose it because I guess I took over another models page that just stopped doing it. I don't really know what the reason was, but
Tracy is definitely not a good name for you. So Salina, yes, absolutely.
Yes, Tracy was an interesting name, to say the least. But so I went in there, did that for a couple of years, and I had a really bad experience with the photographer because, every woman has flaws. And so don't look at some model on Instagram and go, she's beautiful, she's perfect. They all are insecure about something.
Absolutely.
But I went in and, a photographer or a webmaster should never do this. I went in every day and they look at my face and go, oh, you're broken out there. I got to edit that out. Oh, this, I got to edit that out. Oh, you need to do this. You know, like, and you're just like, wow, just nitpick me until I feel terrible about myself. And then you want me to shoot to like where these photos have to look really good. And you could see that in my face and like every one of them, like, what are they going to nitpick now? So I got out of that, and I was looking for a webmaster to just do it myself, because this man was like, all these flaws, you're not going to be able to like live cam, and you're not going to get anywhere doing all that. So you're just going to have to do photos and videos and stick with just this one specific thing, because nobody's going to spend money on you. That is exactly what he said. And it was just like the worst experience. So, well, let's just say, you know, hey, thanks for all you guys that actually liked all my flaws, because I got somewhere in life. But so through that, I ended up finding Joe Pro as my photographer through, I think Neil went through the tattoo. Dave told Dave, and then, you know, me and Joe met up, and it's because I went through so many shitty photographers. I needed to meet him, and I needed to lay down some like rules, like, hey, this is not going to happen. Yeah, because you know, I went through, I can't remember this. It was called Lucky Photography, and I don't know if he's around today, but I wouldn't shoot with him. And I think every woman, if you guys have a story about a photographer, go write a comment on this video that when it goes out, and tell everybody like, hey, this is the name of this photographer. Don't shoot with them because they did this to me, and make sure it's a real story. Because if it's not, and you're just tarnishing somebody's name, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're shitty, you know?
But no, for like being serious, yeah, if it's like a legit, like, hey, this photographer, because there's so many out there that try to take advantage of you or make you feel uncomfortable, or just, so warn the other girls. If you don't, then, you know, they're going to find other girls to do whatever with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's,
then some want more than just taking photos with you.
Yes.
And you got to be careful of that too.
Absolutely. You know? Yeah. So it was nice that like, oh, finally I found somebody that's like strictly here to work. And like, we put in so many hours and busted our ass. And then we came up with ideas and plans, and came up with like Salina centers. And did we come up with that before or after? I think it was after. So we did salinaford.com with another webmaster. So we shot a whole bunch of content and just sent it to him. And eventually that just didn't work out for good reasons. And then we came up with our own website. You know, I think it was Salina Ford XXX or something like that. I can't remember. I had so many dang websites. But from there, it worked for a while. And then I went to school, and I kind of like stopped doing it because I was so focused on doing school, like phlebotomy and cosmetology. And there was like, I don't know, I just love to learn. So that's kind of what happened there. And then we decided to try to get a whole bunch of girls together to do a website as well. And I guess maybe it was the wrong kind of girls that we were picking, but they didn't
come and get me.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I tried. Probably. It took you a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
relationships.
There's reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely took you a minute, because I was like, God, she'd be so good. Did I not mention, Joe, that she a long time ago should do it, and she couldn't? Yeah.
I think I actually contacted her too.
Oh yeah, I think so.
See, I told you I was going to shake. It's freaking cold in here. Anyways, so yeah.
By the way, that is the amazing photographer we are talking about, Joe, that you guys just heard.
Brr. But so where was I? Oh yeah. So we went and hired a whole bunch of girls, and they weren't like ready. Like, I think if you want to go into doing this, you need to like throw it and give it your all, and really listen to the person that's been doing it. Like, and listen to the photographer that knows what they're talking about. Because don't get a big head and go, I know I'm hot. That's all I need.
Yeah.
No, it's not all you need. You need a personality, and you need a really good one. You need to be able to entertain and not be boring. Like, you can't be dull on camera, and people just give up and they don't even want to spend anything.
You need to learn how to talk to people, so it's not just looks.
You have to make that
to have that communication, that connection, be personable and have that with you as well.
Yeah. And then, so that happened. We tried for like, I don't know, a couple of years to get girls like on board with being serious about it. Like, it's not something you're going to make a shit ton of money overnight. It's something that you work hard for. Hard work pays off. That's with anything. Hard work pays off. But this, for sure, this actually comes quicker than most things, but you got to really listen to the people that know what they're doing. And women, men, if you guys need any advice at all, message us, and we're more than willing, free of charge, to give you advice on how to do this stuff.
Absolutely.
But so after that didn't work out, and then OnlyFans came about. OnlyFans was not popular whatsoever when I started doing it. We just were, shooting and kind of getting used to it, and Brianna was the one that introduced me to it, and so we all started doing it, and it became popular because Beyonce sang a song about it, and then everybody wanted to do it. So yeah, I've been doing it longer than most.
You've been doing it for a while.
Yeah,
Absolutely a while.
but I mean, it's awesome. Like, as long as you do it right, it's awesome. So
And I will absolutely agree. I've watched you since I've known you. Like we talked before, I've known her since she was 18. I've watched this girl grow.
we won't say how old I am now.
No, that doesn't matter. But I've watched her grow and build herself to who she is today. And it took a lot of hard work. Like she's worked hard to be where she is today. Do I sound like, let me clear my throat. I sound weird. Sorry, people. So yeah.
I'm over here like, I should be charging for this show.
What
My
about,
boobs are going.
what about that show?
I know, right? This is free of charge right here. You can see that on her OnlyFans without
my
the shirt.
OnlyFans. Yeah, minus the shirt.
So give us some feedback. You just started not too long ago. What are some things that you could tell girls when you started? Like, hey, this was rough, but if you stick through this, or something.
Yeah. So I've had mine. First of all, I took a big break from all the adult industry, life and etc. Decided, I went to school, got a job. And so I decided I was ready to step back into it. Salina has been coming to me for a while, like, girl, do it, girl, do it. And because I wanted to, but I was just kind of hesitant. So then finally I decided that I was going to. I first started my Playboy site, and I started that. I can see you shaking.
I know. I'm so cold.
I see those boobs. I first started my Playboy site, and that was just this summer, and started doing that. It's decent, but there's kind of some strict policies. It's Playboy. So, you got to kind of keep it low key and stuff. My OnlyFans, I just started it's been a little over a month now that I started. A lot better. It really picked up, and it's a lot better than my Playboy site. I post the same things pretty much, besides some things I can't post on there. I post on OnlyFans. And I will have to agree with Salina. She knows what she's doing. I went to her for advice, how do you get this going? This and that. And I took all the tools she gave me, and I've applied them to my website. And it's seriously, like I said, I've had it a month, and it jumped right up, and it's doing really great. So my advice is, take advice from girls who, if you're thinking about starting, OnlyFans or some website, take advice from girls who don't be scared to ask girls, take their advice if it's something they're doing and they're succeeding. We want everyone to succeed. We're not competitive, no, I don't want you to do well, because no, it doesn't matter. We're all going to do well. You just take advice from others, listen to them. They know what they're talking about.
This is what I would suggest. If you are too nervous to go to some girl and ask her, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? First of all, you have us. So don't be nervous for that. But if
Message us.
you haven't found us yet, here's some advice. Go find a girl that you know is doing well and then watch her. Kind of emulate who she is. And then what's working for her most likely will work for you. Now, you don't have to do everything she does if you're not comfortable with it, but it's working. So use it. That's all I can give you
This
for that.
doesn't mean change your appearance to look like her.
Right. It means
Some people do that. It means just kind of pick up on her pattern, like what she's doing, what's working for her. She seems to be doing well, and kind of take it and make it your own. And yeah, you'll do well. Like, I am surprised that mine has done so well so far.
I'm not.
And it's fun.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
surprised.
I should have did it sooner. I should have listened.
I know. I tell
But here I
everybody that.
am. I'm going, and we're going big places.
So what are some of the weirdest messages you've gotten now that you're like in this?
You know what? I don't think I've gotten any really weird messages that I would consider weird, because I think a lot of them are just normal questions, like the rape me. It sounded like rape. I meant rape.
I know. I told her that. I was like, wait,
Raped.
that's not normal.
How much for your panties? Like, just the normal questions. And I think because I was a dancer and I've gotten so many strange questions
you're
from
used to
dancing
it.
days, I'm just used to it. I know what questions to expect and kind of how to answer them and go from there. Nothing too weird yet, though. Yeah.
Well, if you're looking to start up, get a phone, go somewhere that you're comfortable, and then film something that makes you feel sexy in that, and then post that. See how that does. And only
don't give, like, on your open page, don't give it all right there.
Yeah.
Don't, because then that's what they're going to expect. And you're going to send out your private messages and you're going to make nothing from that because you just gave them everything on your open page. Not saying don't give them something. You want to give them something.
You always give them something.
Give them something. Keep it a little
give
limited.
them something that keeps
Like a
them coming
taste.
back for more.
Give them a taste of that cupcake. I don't know why I just said that, but it sounded good.
I do
I
not
don't
like
know.
cupcakes. Let's
I
go
love
cheesecake.
cupcakes. Cheesecake. I love it all. Cupcakes, cheesecakes. Give it.
But yeah, so here's another suggestion too. What I told Trinity here, get a long enough video and then post half of it on the main page, and then the other half of it put in the messages, and then say part 1 and part 2. So that way, you'll always
Make the
have
part 2 really good.
yeah, make it juicy.
Make it juicy.
Because then,
juicy.
all the guys there are like, ooh, I've got a private message. And then make sure you write something personal. Don't just put like part 2, here you go.
Yeah.
But give them individual attention, because these are your fans or friends, or however you want to look at the people that are subscribed to you. They're the ones bringing you in money. Make sure you make a connection with them, because that is the biggest thing that will keep them coming back. If you're just like a robot, here's a video, here's a picture, I don't really care. Just
Thing is, if you don't because connection is huge. If you don't make a connection with them, they know there's another girl there on OnlyFans that will take the time and make a connection. That doesn't mean you have to sit there and chit chat with them all day.
Right.
That is your time. But, be personable with them. Make that connection. I agree.
Yes. Do you have any other advice since, you started up? You can even go into detail of
I
some good
think,
advice.
honestly, when it comes to when you start up one, and even when you have it, I think promoting yourself is really huge. Your social medias, it's a free platform to advertise yourself. I get sometimes, like, when you do things like this, even dancing, I had dancing for a while. You hide some of this stuff from family or certain friends, and that's understandable because I've been there with my dancing. So, have your name, make some social medias, and promote yourself. You know, there's so many platforms out there, free advertising, promoting yourself, post, constantly put your links on there, and you'll get random people, you know, clicking on you and subscribing to you, but they won't just go on OnlyFans and randomly find you. You have to put yourself out there. You can't just make it and sit back and wait for it to happen. Everything you have to work hard for. So that hard work is posting, promoting yourself, you know, sometimes think outside the box and go for it and, you know, get your name out there.
And here's another idea. If you're just starting up, shoot with somebody, girl or guy, whatever your content is. And it doesn't even have to be like, you know, straight up porn with that other person. It can just be a sexy shoot. Find somebody that already has been doing it and ask to shoot with them and do trade content. Because a lot of girls are out there. They're like, God, I wish I had somebody to shoot with. I was like that. I was like, find me somebody, you know, like I wanted somebody to shoot with because, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm doing the same thing and I want to like give my fans something different. But then also you'll get fans from them and they'll get fans from you.
Yeah, you guys kind of collaborate and, you know, start kind of different people. You get new people, they get new people. Because, you know, there's a lot of fans that don't just stay with one girl.
They never stay with just one girl.
I think with some girls, they're kind of hesitant to do it. Like, oh no, I'm going to lose my fans. They're going to go to her. No, they're all over the place. You're not going to lose your fans. You know, you're going to get more from them. They're going to get some of yours, but you'll still have them. So I think that's a thing with some girls. They're scared to shoot with other girls because they're scared they're going to lose their fans.
This is why we have
put in that work. You won't lose them.
This is why we are doing this podcast, because we want like everybody to understand, understand that like we don't care to share our fans. Like some random girl that I haven't even shot with, I'll like post her picture and shout her out. Like, I want you to earn as much as you can. Like, it is not easy work to get out there and, you know, put yourself out there and like the whole world sees your family, you know, your close friends. Yeah. You know, it's not easy, but like, that's why there's not a lot of girls out there that are like, yeah, I'll share my fans. But there are some that are fine with it because they're going to make their money regardless, you know.
Absolutely.
Any way on there. So I would rather share my fans with anybody. Like if they work hard enough, they take my fans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to share the wealth here.
Absolutely. And that's how it was, you know, to go back to dancing, you know, that's how it was with dancers. I did so many double VIPs. Or like, okay, get a dance from her. Get like, you know, we've sat with people together. We both made our money. So same with the websites, you know, it's not a competition. They're going to go back and forth. They're going to keep you and her. And, you know, we've done a few things together. We have a calendar coming out soon. That's going to be really amazing. And, you know, it's work with people. I have a question though.
What?
Do you like getting dick pics? What are your like?
Okay, so dick pics
because we get some.
It depends,
and I'll rate the shit out of
now. Yes, it depends. Now, if you're just sending me a damn dick pic through my Snapchat,
oh gosh,
or like Facebook, did I ask you for it? No, you're gonna get made fun of, but not in the way you're wanting, because I guarantee you that's why you sent it. You're just going to get blocked, and then I'm going to like screenshot like something and post it somewhere and say, hey,
like I did with that guy.
Don't fucking send me a dick pic. Now, if you're a fan on my OnlyFans, I welcome them because then I rate them for you. And that's what most guys like. And they want to hear about it.
We're honest.
Yes.
We're going to be honest with you. We're not giving everyone 10s.
Oh, hell no. I don't think I gave one person a 10.
No, the truth is, you know, kind of what you are. And we're not going to lie and be like, oh, you're a 10. You know, you're not a 10.
Nobody's a 10. There's no 10s.
There's, you know, I've seen some really good dick, but I haven't seen a 10. I have not seen a 10. There's always been something.
Now you got those men that are like egotistical, like, bitch. No, for real. I don't care how many women said your dick is
judging
good.
size. I'm judging it all. Mm-hmm. You know, so
I want to see if I can smell
rate.
that shit through the phone. If I think it smells, there's no fucking 10 coming through me.
Oh yeah, yeah. If it looks,
It's not groomed and
if it's grooming, please. If you are not groomed, you just lost a couple. Sorry.
You lost a lot if you're not groomed.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think, you know,
A stinky dick looks like matted hair or just like you know, like if you're to unzip it and it poofs out at you, you're like, whoa, what is
Yeah.
that? Where is it? Like if I have to like go and part the waters to see where it's at.
well, let's be
Stinky
honest.
dick.
Like hair is sweaty.
Yes.
It keeps that moisture. It gets smelly. Okay. I don't know. You can just kind of tell when it's a smelly dick. I don't know. But
can.
yeah, like grooming is a huge thing, and it looks nice, and plus, you know, we just know you're more clean. So yeah, but I agree. If you're a fan, we like to rate you. You can send us dick pics.
On OnlyFans only.
On OnlyFans. Don't
Do
send
not.
it to our social
Yes.
medias. Don't call us on our social medias. Do you realize
don't call us.
how many people are on our social medias? We can't answer all your calls. We can't message you. And I'm going to go ahead and go there because she talked about calling someone out. So we're going to change subjects for a second. Don't send your dick pics on our social media. But if you message us we'll take time for our fans. You are paying for a subscription on our page. We appreciate you.
Yes.
So we will reply back. Sometimes not like that, but we will get back to you. We appreciate you. When you're just a random person on our social media, you know, there's so many people on there. And if we can message you back, we will. But we don't get to a lot of our messages because we have so many.
Yes.
Okay. So if we don't get to it, don't get offended.
Don't say you're an ugly bitch anyway, because I've heard that so many
Yeah.
goddamn times after you just asked me out on a date.
So we're going to go ahead and use this example on my Facebook. You know, I posted a pic and it was just a pic on my Trinity Tryce. Look me up, Facebook. Anyway, he commented the word slut, just the word slut. I don't know him. That's kind of a word, like, why would you message that? And so he's someone that requested to be on my page. So I'm curious, who is this guy? So I clicked on his profile pic, like, do I know him? I don't know him, but then it shows I have 3 read messages from him. So I'm like, okay, now I'm curious to see what maybe he messaged me.
This is also not saying go comment slut so somebody will read your messages.
We're not going to. That's not going to get, I'll tell you what happened to him. He got called out and then he got blocked, but I kind of went a little more extreme than that. I go to his page. I don't know him. I see I have 3 unread messages. I click on it. It's, hey, so what's your story? I'm reading, I'm saying them like how they were.
Yeah.
And then he said, your pussy looks nice, thick and good. He said, I really want that. I didn't see it. Well, now you're calling me a slut. Okay.
Right.
Is it because I didn't read your message and reply back to you? I didn't see him, but like, what would you want from that? If you want to see my pussy, go to my websites. Like, I'm not sending, like, I don't
Message there. You want a
Message
response.
there.
That is where you're
Yeah.
going to get the response
Absolutely.
the most.
Go to our web pages. You can message me on both Playboy and OnlyFans. I'm more active on my OnlyFans. Message us there. But I'm not going to see your message in all these messages. So then I replied back. I said, why would you say slut? Like, who does that? And he said, well, obviously me. So anyway, he does no, never mind. I won't go there. But I took screenshots of it and I posted it on my Facebook where he's telling me he wants my pussy and now he's calling me a slut, all because I didn't reply to his messages. And he responded, and then, oh no, he blocked me. He ended up blocking me.
Yeah. I've done that.
He
plenty of
blocked me,
times.
but you know, I was going to block him after calling him out. So moral of the story is, we can't get to all your messages. Don't send us dick pics on there. Don't send us messages. We don't mind you commenting, and we'll go and we'll like them. But, going back and forth on messages takes time, and there's just way too many for us to get to yours. I'm sorry. Go to our website.
So what is the strangest request you have gotten to do, like on your OnlyFans?
Honestly, I haven't really gotten many strange requests. It's just been the dick ratings are pretty popular.
Yes,
it seems like
very popular.
So I haven't really gotten, and I know that will change in time. I know sometimes you get some requests, but so far I haven't really gotten a lot of strange requests, just your normal kind of thing. Can you tell me what is your strangest request? Because I'm sure you have some.
I have one, and I hope this person is still not a fan of mine, only because I don't want him to hear this.
If you are, we are sorry.
Oh, because, so I thought somebody was playing a joke on me, and I'm not kidding. If you know me, I'm this country girl,
she's a country girl.
Just cowboy loving, kind of girl. And then I get this stray. Before I say this, I don't want it to be offensive at all. So I'm going to try to I'll be pausing a little bit to try to reword things in my head. But I got somebody that wanted me to make a video for them, and Joe filmed this. And I will say I laughed so much filming this because I thought somebody was pranking me. And I had to literally do it in sections because I just could not
oh my
get the
goodness,
composure.
I can't wait to hear this.
I'm
What is
I'm
it?
nervous to say it because of the things that I had to say.
Girl, I probably did stuff, whatever you're going to say in my normal sex life.
No, you didn't.
You don't know because I've done some really weird shit.
Just wait. It was nothing weird. It's just,
okay.
It was scripted out so much. Let's see. He said, I want you to be talking on the phone to your girlfriend. And I just had sex with I don't even know how to say this without being offensive. An African-American man, and he wanted, he put this in there. These are not my words. An African-American man, a big, African-American. And he was like, I want you to say how I laid the pipe down. And, I can't even remember all the lines, but it was so not the way that I talk. So I was really trying to focus on saying these
acting.
things. Yeah. And
you
I
had
was
a script.
I was just I felt so bad because I'm this is so out of my comfort zone because I don't talk like this. And, it's so simple, but there was it was just so different for me. And I literally had to pause every couple seconds and reshoot the video because I was laughing. Every time I had this line, girl, he laid the pipe down on me.
Oh yeah. That would be,
and I was
be
just
so hard. So I
don't
get
even
that.
use that line. Yeah. So I was just what, who sent this to me? Cause I literally thought it was a joke. Somebody just really wants to fuck with me and wants this video to show me ha ha ha, I got this. And you're ridiculous.
And I can totally visualize this, you laughing and taking a while to get to it, because in case you guys didn't know, it takes us a good 10 to 15 minutes to get started on here because we're sitting here laughing and trying to be, we're serious.
If you've seen the before,
if you've seen our befores of us sitting here okay, da 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 da, yeah. And then I can visualize, you'll visualize if you've seen us before we actually start.
Our first episode, there's a little portion that Joe films, and we were talking about poo and stuff like that. So
shit in your
you
pants.
Gotta go watch that to find out how some of our shows start.
We're humans. We talk normal things.
Yeah.
We're interesting.
But
We're definitely interesting.
That was the strangest. And he had bought another video from me. I felt so bad for him because I was like it was real then. I found out
Yeah.
that, it's real. So now I want to be serious about it, but I totally thought it was a joke for a long time.
So then it was hard
It
to,
was,
first of all,
yeah.
read lines, knowing that you don't normally like talk that way and
Yeah.
be serious, and then not knowing, is this really a joke? Like,
like one of my friends did this.
like,
That's
is
what I
someone
thought.
trying to make me look stupid, or they're just, playing a joke on me? Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say some off the wall fucking shit.
No, it was just the strangest
like, oh,
thing
yeah,
to
I've
me.
probably
'cause,
done that.
Like I thought it was
But
a
no,
joke.
I've never done that.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
I've
that's why I said
never
it's so simple. And
But I get it. Like, yeah.
what the heck did you send, Joe?
Just suggestions.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm
Ooh.
just giving you more topics.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
win
like,
a
what
date. I just seen win a date.
Wait, win a date.
It's a suggestion that you.
Oh,
Oh, win a date contest.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I need a date. So,
What about a virtual date first to get to know the person?
yeah, let's kind of get a vibe. But I'm serious.
Yes. Yeah. Well, let's put you up for auction.
Oh, you know what? Don't mind me. Like, I look a mess right now, but you'll see in the
Yeah,
other
she
one
looks
that I normally
gorgeous.
don't. But yeah, let's auction me off because I really want a date.
Is this legal? Is it legal
Is
to
this
auction
legal?
her off?
As long as there's no sex.
There we go.
You heard that, guys. No sex. Wink, wink. I'd wink if I could. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No sex, guys.
No sex. We can't do
But-
that.
But she is a previous dancer, so dancing is allowed.
Yeah.
It's not illegal.
Maybe everything besides sex. No, I'm just kidding. Well, just, know
Yeah.
what? No, I'm not going to make
Yeah, sure.
promises because, no.
She's getting herself.
I might
She's
get
digging a
myself-
hole,
I'm
and she's
digging
not
a
getting out
hole,
right now.
And we're gonna say we might have an auction. I might have to take Salina with me because, like we said, when you meet up with
Yeah.
strangers, you have to be careful, girls. So I wouldn't promote you guys auctioning yourself off
No.
and going alone. So this is a package deal. Yeah,
I'm
know
her
what?
bodyguard. Okay, don't fuck with me.
You know what?
Don't fuck with her.
Yeah. So we're gonna auction a date with both of us.
No,
Not
just
right
you.
now.
I'll be the bodyguard.
But you're going, so it's
Yeah.
chill.
I'll be the waitress.
We're gonna auction off us two.
Okay. All right.
That'll be worth whatever. Trust me. Yeah.
Oh goodness, what did I
No
get
sex.
myself into?
No sex.
Oh, geez.
I need that too, but no sex.
Okay. Let's see here. So we talked about, what did we just talk about? The strangest thing that.
Yeah, we were talking about the strangest request.
Yes, that was the strangest request. Like, and I get stuff off the wall, but that to me was like super strange. Like, I get things that, like, I love foot fetish people. Like, I don't know. I have weird feet, so I can do a lot of things with my
If
feet.
you guys like feet, you can watch us tomorrow. Get our feet done.
Yeah,
we're getting
or
pedicures
you
tomorrow.
can, send some money in.
Send some
tribute.
money. Pick my color. I don't know. Like,
That's I love that's my favorite fetish to do is foot stuff. It's just so fun and I enjoy doing it because it's like, ooh, here's a challenge. Let me see if I can do this.
oh yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of things. Have you found your favorite fetish to do?
No, honestly, I wouldn't say I have like a favorite fetish. Like I'm kind of off the wall sexually in general. So I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to say most of the time what you're going to get from me is anal. That's what you mostly get from me. Not saying you're not going to get everything else, but I'm just kind of all over the place sexually. So you name it, pretty much as long as it's in the policies of OnlyFans.
She's over here talking about her personal stuff. We're like, hey, in the bedroom, remember anal. But
Well, yeah,
I was talking
used
about
to-
things that you like to do if like somebody requests.
Yeah, like
Do you get a lot of requests for anal?
yeah, anal's my thing.
Oh, well,
so
there you
yeah,
go.
and I definitely don't mind doing it. No, I like you guys don't want to know what I do like in my personal life, like sexually. But I bring it into my OnlyFans. So a lot of my videos, like there's nothing that most likely I will not do because I already do it in my personal life. So I'm not one of those girls like, oh, you want me to do what? Like I've done it all in my personal life. So as long as it's something that I can do and have on OnlyFans, I will do it for you. It's going to cost you if it's something like crazy, you know.
If it's not something that she does in her personal life.
Yeah, my ex is lucky. He has all those videos for free. But you guys, I can do it for you too. Like I do it all. So just, hey, start sending me those DMs. Start telling me what you want. And if you want to see how serious I can get in my videos, give me a request and you're going to learn real fast.
You know, send her some scripts.
No, I'm going to have to do the role playing here.
I want to see her do a script.
Don't you go pretending to be someone else on my page
I might do that.
and send me a request.
Hey, if I'm paying, you're doing whatever I want you to do.
Now, if I get one, I'm going to be questioning if it's really you or if it's really a fan.
This is fun.
But no, seriously, you guys, go to my page, you know, subscribe to my OnlyFans, Trinity Tryce, and send me a request. And if you want to see how far I take things,
send her a really fucked up request.
I will do it, you know? Depending on what it is, it's going to cost you, but trust me, I'll do it. Send it. Send me a challenge. Plans. I'm ready. I want it.
I have plans for your OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to love me because I'm going to be the one inspiring her page. Oh. So content giveaways. What about content giveaways? You have any? Well, I mean, for sponsors, I guess we have a little bit of like coming up with a package to give to our sponsors that send in for the show every month and help us produce this. We're just getting started, so every little bit counts.
Every little bit counts, and you know, is appreciated. And to show our appreciation to anyone that's wanting to sponsor us, you know, we're going to have a package for you. It'll be something different here and there.
It could be even specialized to you if it within means.
Absolutely.
Within means.
But we will always show our appreciation. Yeah,
yes.
Most definitely.
Yep. So anything else you want to talk about?
I'm just reading what.
I know.
I have, where'd that come from? Because I actually have a photo of me with a beer bottle.
Do you want me to film this?
I have a photo of me with a beer bottle in my ass crack and two girls are below me drinking it.
Does that say ass crack or does that say ass?
Ass, your ass.
Yeah. No, not ass crack.
In
your butthole.
Not in
your stink hole.
Hang upside down with the beer bottle. Oh, stuck in your ass. Well,
in your poop hole. Okay.
Let me breathe. No, I didn't do that, you guys. I didn't do that.
You're saying that you would do anything that's suggested. So if somebody gave you that suggestion, would you do it?
I got you covered, guys. You want to see this?
Oh, shit. Well, I don't like to be upside down. Can I just shove this beer bottle up in my ass?
Is that the only problem with this?
Yeah, that's the only.
The beer's got to go into your ass.
Yeah. Oh, there's.
You want to drink it from your butthole.
There's been so many things in this ass. I think a beer bottle's not going to hurt any.
No. Did you hear what he said?
What?
You have to drink a beer with your butthole. Yeah, chug it.
No. You know what?
When if she farts in the bottle?
No, you know what? That's probably nothing for me because I have.
So there are limits.
No, there's not. Let me go ahead and. I'm going to tell you guys about a video I have.
OnlyFans don't allow that anyways. Just so
I know
you
they don't. I'm going to tell you about a video I have. Okay.
Oh yes.
So I have this. I don't know what you call it. It's like this little thing for your ass. You suction some water in it, squirt it in your ass.
It cleans your butthole out?
It cleans your butthole. I'm an anal girl, so you know sometimes you got to keep
like
that
an
ass.
enema?
Yeah, it's like okay. So it's exactly like that. So I have one that I use once in a while, and I did this video. I won't say who for, but so the video is me
cleaning out your butt,
squirting the water in, and then it's me standing up and squirting it all out.
I hope you didn't do that on OnlyFans.
No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
No, I know I can't do that on there.
Yeah.
And then I did it again. Okay, you guys already know what the first one was because you're cleaning your ass out. So yes, that's what it was. And then I did it again, like I want to say like a couple days later, same person.
You got a clean booty hole.
I do. I did it again, but this time I did the whole cleaning process first, didn't record that. And then I filled my ass up with water and I can really take that water. I filled it up quite a bit with water and then I squirted the water out over the camera, like
Nice.
all over. Yeah, he
Nice.
loved it. I was pretty
something
unique.
like that. Do you have to waterproof your camera?
No, I just kind of
Like
try.
if it gets rained.
Yeah, I kind of just have it away. I always do things like that. Like, I've made a lot of pee videos and stuff like that. Not for OnlyFans. Sorry, you guys won't see this on OnlyFans. This is just some of the crazy videos I've made. But no, I just kind of put the camera away. I do it in my shower. And yeah, so to the beer bottle and sucking it up in my ass and whatever, I probably would do that. OnlyFans will not allow me to do it, but that is something I would do.
So I've got a question since we're
So
talking
maybe we can arrange that another way if you pay the right amount, just off OnlyFans.
So I have this question, and since
Yes.
Being in this industry, dancing online, social medias now, have you gotten any like stalkers yet for anybody that's just weird?
Oh my goodness. I would say, thankfully, I have not. I mean, I dealt with kind of like, some of the iffy people as a dancer, but, here recently with being a web girl and my social medias, I have not had to deal with that personally. What about you? Have you had it? You've been in this for a while, so I imagine over the years you've probably had a few that you've kind of dealt with, because I know I will in time eventually. It runs with the territory. Girls, you'll get stalkers, you'll get called sluts, you'll get like a lot of shit that get that tough skin because you're going to deal with a lot.
So I've had people that I wouldn't call stalkers, but a little creepy. And then I have a stalker, and nobody can even reach her level of stalker.
Well, we are good friends. I am familiar with, yes, I'm very familiar with this because I've seen it firsthand.
A couple of stories of kind of creepers. And I think that they're all blocked now. So I can say this and
if you're
have
not
a peaceful mind.
Whatever,
Then you shouldn't have did it.
Then you shouldn't have did it.
So I had somebody that knew where I lived. Not that I told them. They just knew. And
We just talked about this the other day.
which I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see if I did. So I was home and I got a message. Like, I don't know half the people, not even just half the people. I don't know most of the people, like, personally on any of my social medias. So I got to,
There's so many, so don't take it personal that we don't know you personally. There's so many on there.
Yes.
I
got to give a shout out to Scoop because he's been there for me like A1, day one.
Shout out to him. Don't know you, but hey.
But yeah, so I have this person message me on Instagram, and he did it a couple of times, like, hey, can I come over? And I was just like, I'm busy. Like, first of all, like in my head, I'm just like, weird. Does he even know where I live? So I had to kind of get down to it. I'm like, how do you know where I live? Oh, I grew up around that house. I went to that house when I was a kid and like peeked through the windows. First of all, that tells me right there, you just peeked through somebody's windows. That wasn't your house. Creepy. But then, so I let it go. I was just like, whatever. Like, and I kind of just ignored him. Another time he asked if he could come over, and I'm like, dude, I don't know you. And then left it at that. I don't know what the hell he said. I can't remember what he said after that. And then another time he said, you busy? And then I said, yes. He drove over to my house, knocks on the door. I don't fucking know his face. So I thought it was like Instacart driver or like a delivery person, or my brother like ordered something and it's here. And I'm opening the door and I'm like, well, he ain't got shit in his hands. And I looked at him like, who are you? He looked at me like I was supposed to know him.
Hello.
And he's like, I'm blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that rings a bell. Why does that ring a bell? And then I was like, why the fuck are you at my house? Oh, well, I asked if you were busy and you said, yes, but I just thought like it meant like stop by real quick. What the fuck? It doesn't mean stop by my house, you psychopath. Don't fucking stop by my house. If you know where I live, just keep it to yourself. Also, here's another thing.
Because we have families, we have our kids,
Yes.
you know, like you said, your brother, you can't just come by here.
Here's another
Well,
suggestion.
I don't, live with you, but you just can't come by our places.
If you found out where I live because of Instacart, emos, gosh, I don't remember. There was other deliveries. Don't be weird about it, okay? If you don't message me later like, I was at your house and I delivered your groceries. Tell me that in person so it's not weird later. Like, I'm like, oh, creepy. But why don't you go, hey, are you Salina Ford? And then we can have a conversation. I'm a person. You can talk to me.
Yeah.
It is super strange to get pictures of the backside of me like, hey, I seen you in like Walmart. And you're like, oh God. I would rather you tell me that you're a fan so then I can talk to you and interact with you
We'll be
than
nice
it being
to
weird.
you.
Like, oh
Yeah.
gosh, like, hey, I'm a good tipper though. So none of y'all Instacart people or emos people can say shit. You guys get good tips. Regardless if you message me later saying I delivered groceries to your house or, hey, I delivered emos,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you stumble across us, you can tell
Just
us who
say
you
hi.
are. We'll say hi, we'll be nice. We're nice people. But yeah, then don't make it creepy. That was the
point. Yeah.
This is the point. Don't make it creepy, but don't come to our homes.
Yes.
You can't. Sorry.
So I had this one guy, thought it was super cute. Like this is why like I like interactions. Like if you're gonna talk to me, I pulled up to the gas station and I was like, I don't know. I was like kind of busy pumping gas, and then somebody goes, "Hey, Salina," and I instantly like look over, and it's a guy in a truck like right next to me, and he's like, "Hey, what kind of horses do you race?" And then I told him, and then that was it. I was like, "Oh, that was cute." I think he got nervous. Like he didn't know anything about horses, but he got nervous and didn't say anymore, I assume. Or it was just like the very awkward conversation then. But that was cool because, you tried to have a conversation with me, which I really enjoy. I like people as long as you're not creepy or a stalker.
Just don't do it the creepy way.
Yes.
Yeah. And don't stalk us. Yeah. I mean,
I enjoy seeing my fans out there and like getting excited that like, oh, they've seen me.
we're
Like,
people too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're actually people too. And, I mean, we do plan on, hopefully in the future, we have some good plans. Maybe, being around local places, featuring and kind of, especially when our calendars come out.
we're going to be going to Exotica, Chicago. I can't remember what the date is, but
I
it's
can't
next
either.
year. And then we're wanting to go to Miami.
We would love
Exotica,
for you
too.
guys to definitely come there.
Yes.
I will be competing.
Yes, I'm so excited. I won 2014 and I went back the next year to try to reclaim my title. Well, you can't do that. So I can't wait for her to.
She's handing it to
yes.
me to take this over. But no, I was talking, like we plan to maybe feature at local strip clubs and stuff, and
Sign photos.
sell our
and
calendars.
greet.
So we would love to meet fans and, a lot of you if you're wanting to come there. I mean,
Buy
we'll
us
keep
a
you guys,
drink.
buy us a drink. And we'll keep you guys updated. Like, definitely subscribe to our channel, watch our podcast. We'll always keep you updated where we're at, where we're going next. And we're definitely someone you're going to want to follow you. Like,
Yes.
or you're going to want to follow.
And
We're
then
not
we
gonna follow
just,
you.
unless you
know what I
want us
mean?
to.
Unless you want us to, yeah.
We'll be the stalker.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so we did just open up a YouTube YouTube page for all of our podcasts. And then we're going to try to get them on other things like iTunes and all that stuff. So
it's a work in progress.
we're
Getting
working on
there,
that. Yeah.
but it's going to be definitely well worth watching. We're entertaining. We've been entertaining for several years, and yeah,
This is just a new
we're
leaf
we're taking it
come in.
to like, we're all over the place. We like to go all in. We go all in.
It's fun. All right. Well, until next time, this is Stripped with Trinity and Salina.